Shooting.
Excellent. Hello, welcome to yoga on 614 West 37th Street. We're going to start in a comfortable seated position. My name is Joanna, as you know. Thank you for coming. Now I'm going to make a suggestion. You can try sitting, placing a block here, like this, which might be a little more comfortable for you in hero's pose. It's important to have our hips above our knees. And take this moment to just soften your gaze or shut your eyes with a nice straight back but relaxed. Palms open or closed, and just pay attention to your breath. You don't have to change it. Just see what it's doing. Just for a couple rounds of breath, arrive on your mat, accepting what is. Keeping your eyes closed, just bring your arms down to your sides, or you can make your eyes open if you like. Inhale your arms all the way up, palms together. Exhale your palms down to your chest, pushing your sternum into your thumbs, raising your heart, shoulders back, and relaxed. Now's a good time to give yourself some gratitude for showing up to do some yoga. Take care of yourself. You can make an intention or just thank yourself. Now blink your eyes open and look up. And let's find ourselves in child's pose at the back of your mat. So you can remove your block. And yes, come into child's pose. Just like that. And just be here for a second. Might be nice also if you want to widen your knees, that could be comfortable. It's good for your lower back. Allow your stomach to hang, your head to hang. This is a resting position. At any point, if you need to come and look at me, that's totally fine. I'm going to be doing some demoing for you. If I'm not demoing, you can ask me to. So, from here, and I will demo this, from our child's pose, we're just going to come into a puppy pose. So raise your hips up and just walk your hands a little bit further. And then you're going to sink your chest down towards the mat, placing your forehead on the ground. Or if you really want the extra stretch, you can put your chin on the ground. Look up here, but that's not for everybody.
Are my hips
They're great.
back enough? Good.
Yep, they're sort of over your knees. And the stretch could be felt, and is it all right if I assist you, hands
Yes.
on? Yeah, it can be felt a lot in the shoulders. You don't want to be too much. And it could be, if you like your chin like that, that's good. It could be more relaxing with your forehead. Your choice.
Yeah, it feels good.
Great. Oh, good. So from your puppy pose, on your next inhale, come up to tabletop or all fours. So that's just bringing your torso up, come up to your palms, and into all fours position, just like this. Oops, I forgot. Let's do a little cat-cow. So inhale, stomach down, reach the back of your head towards your tailbone, extending your chin forward. And on your exhale, arch your back like a cat, like a Halloween cat. So you're bringing your chin into your chest and your back up, pulling your shoulder blades away. Good. And on the inhale, back into the other shape, which we call cow. So dropping your belly and your torso, reaching back. And on your exhale, you're a cat. And if you want to just move around a little, what is this called? A cement truck. And just move your torso.
Should I keep my elbows straight?
You can keep them a little bit straight, but you never really want to luck them. As a wise person once told me, hold them into extension, which means you're using your muscles to keep them straight rather than locking out your joints.
Okay.
And you can find yourself in a neutral spine, meaning just right back into all fours. Raise your right arm up and thread the needle, which means you're going to put it through, bringing the top of your arm down. This can be a very relaxing stretch to some people, and some might find it very intense. Yeah, resting your head down. And you can play around with it, bringing this arm forward if you want, if that's comfortable. See if you can bring this a little bit over this way. You feel it in your shoulder?
Yeah.
Tricep area, yeah. And see if you can relax everything.
Is it a resting position?
It is, yes. Although, not every position is resting for everyone, because sometimes this might be a really intense stretch for some people.
Yeah, this feels comfortable.
It is, good. Inhale, raise your torso up, and bring that arm all the way up to the sky again. Good, yes, oh, I'm sorry. Also you can bring this, I'm sorry, bring that hand back. Yeah, now raise up, great. Back to all fours and switch sides. I'll just place that, yep. Oh, that's great. Left arm up and thread the needle and work it out. Find where it is. I'm skipping the dolphin flow we did before. We're just going to move on. So just take a couple breaths here. On your next, bring your right hand back in towards underneath your shoulder. There we go. Now on your next inhale, raise that left hand up towards the sky, unthreading the needle, yes, and back to all fours. Now I'll help demo this with you, because this can be some big transitions. From your all fours, just bring your palms out a little bit forward. Tuck your back toes like this. Inhale and exhale, raise your knees and then bring your hips all the way back into a downward dog. Very good. And pressing your heels back towards the mat, you can spread your feet a little bit wider. Excellent. Shoulder blades are drawing down the mat, down your back, relaxing your head. Your torso sort of pushing back towards your thighs, and nice strong hand. This is also kind of a resting position, but it's difficult. It's very dynamic. Very good. Now raise your right leg into the sky. Excellent. This is three-legged dog. Fire hydrant, bringing your heel back towards your glute, bend that knee, and if it's within your practice, wild thing, flipping, touching your back leg, your foot down to the mat, and raising your right arm. Yes. It's very difficult.
Is that it?
You got it. Now you can come on back. Shaking is okay. Come on back, good. And let's just take a brief rest. Come back into child's pose. That was good. That was very good. We're almost done with that arm.
No, that was good. That was good.
Sometimes a lot of people, beginners. This is an advanced class for a beginning student, so you are doing very well, or intermediate to advanced. But yeah, take a couple breaths, and when you're ready, just going to make sure we're still recording, and we are. When you're ready, tuck your toes behind you. Inhale right where you are. And exhale, lift your knees up and push back into a downward dog. Yes, very good. Pushing your torso back towards your thighs. Make your adjustments. Excellent. Now we're going to raise your same leg, right leg up. Inhale. Exhale, bring that knee over to your left elbow and then bring it out like this. Good. And let's, if you can, see if you can raise that arm, falling star. Excellent. Wow, this is beautiful. That's very good. Inhale, stretch, and exhale. Just bring your bottom down like this. Yes, you got it. All the way down. Good. I'm going to come over here.
Yeah.
That was good. Now, so here we are like this. Rest. Because I know this is a lot of arm work. And probably shake out your wrist.
Crack my knuckles, is that okay?
Crack your knuckles, totally. Yeah, do what you can. Your own organic movement, and that's a lot of shoulder, arms, wrist stuff that we could have warmed up our wrists a little bit more for. So I'm glad we did that beforehand. All right, so option to keep. We're going to come into half Lord of the Fishes, bringing your right leg into your left thigh, and then I want to make sure, there we go. And option to do this, you can also keep your leg out, bringing your, if you can, bring your left foot all the way over here. That looks like one, oh, no, you're doing it. Yeah, that's good. Again, if it gets to be too much, you can always do this.
Okay.
Same beautiful stretch, because it's mainly what we're doing is twisting our spine. So inhale, arms up, facing forward, good. Exhale, you're twisting to your left. Good, catching your elbow with your knee. You can always grab your knee like this too. Good, now place your left hand down behind your back. As much as you can, yes, I'll demo here, and then you're just gonna twist. So your left hand is a kickstand, you got it. Good, and you're just, as you inhale, you're elongating your spine towards the sky. And you exhale, twisting. Good. And it doesn't have to be the deepest expression that you've ever done or ever will do. It can be relaxing. Good.
Feels good.
Good. And I'm going to continue demoing here. So, here we are. Inhale, arms come up. Exhale, counter twist. So you're going to be facing the front of your mat and just doing a nice counter twist there. Couple breaths. And I will demo this for you. Believe. Okay. We're doing a counter twist here. So bring your palms now to the front of your mat. Excellent. Now this can be as sloppy as you want. We're going to come into our lizard pose, which means we're going to straighten out our right leg and then just bring, it's like a lunge. Just, oh, you did that wonderfully. Okay.
Keep your hands in.
Yeah, keep your hands and then bring your left hand to the inside. There we go. That's a lizard. So then you can kind of go like this.
Yeah.
Back knee down. You can untuck your toes to relax that. This is a really good stretch in the psoas right here. And just move around a little, however much you can. And we're also stretching. It's a big hip opener. Now bring that left hand to the other side of your foot. Straighten your left knee, keeping your right knee down, and then flex that foot. Yeah. Option 2, use a block. Just maybe I only have one, or not for your foot.
Oh, no.
But that's a good idea. Just if you need it for your hand.
Oh yes.
I had 2. Good. And you don't have to go back very far.
My back's okay being
A little bit bowed. Yeah, I think the goal would be to have more of a straight back. If I had the props, I would put 2 blocks underneath there, yeah, to help raise you up. Good. All right, now let's come out of that, just bending that front knee and placing both palms firmly on the ground. Lift up your back leg and bring that back foot all the way up to a 3-legged dog. And let's go through our vinyasa flow. So bring it down to a downward dog. Now inhale to plank. Exhale all the way down. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, downward dog. You stay there, I'm getting up. Relax your head. Widen your feet a little bit. Nice. And we just have the other side, and then we're gonna chill out, and then we're almost done. So, left leg, raise your left leg to the sky. Heel to glute. So you're in 3-legged dog. Let's do our fire hydrant. So you're gonna bring your heel to your glute, opening up that left hip. Excellent. And let's try a wild thing on the other side. Bringing your left foot down to the ground, lifting that hand. Yes. Excellent. Good job. Inhale, Exhale, come right back around. Good. Place that foot down and come into a child's pose. Little rest here. Yep. Good job, and relax. Child's pose means that you can, try to bring your hips down to your heels and just totally relax everything. Head down. Good job. And just breathe. On your next inhale, you're gonna come up to all fours. Yeah, placing your palms down, your hips over your knees, shoulders over your palms, and we're going to go straight into our down dog. So just bring your hands forward a little bit more, back, tuck your toes back into your down dog. Left leg comes up, and we're doing the falling star again. We remember from last time. So inhale, exhale, bring that left knee into your elbow and place it down. Good, and then if you can, raise your hips up. Yes, and you can. Very, very nice. Good. Inhale, fullest expression. And exhale, bring your hips all the way down. So you're sitting down, straightening your legs. Good, and I'll
the star.
Yes, the fallen star. And we're in grounded star. So here we are. Making sure, good. Do it again, get your wrists, crack your knuckles if you want. Because we did a lot on our wrists and our hands. This time, let's bring our left foot into our thigh. And right foot comes all the way around. Sole of foot down. Excellent. Again, we can be different on each side. So if this leg wants to come out, it can come out. But if you're comfortable with it here, see if you can ground your right glute down a little bit. Can you feel that? And so I'm not mirroring you, as you know, we're doing the same side, which means we're going to be doing opposites. So from here, keeping a nice tall spine, shoulders down. Inhale your arms up. And we're going to turn to our right. Option to just hold on like this, but on the other side, you did, and then you did it like this on the other side. So you can practice either one. Bring your right arm down behind your back. Use it as a kickstand to help straighten your spine. And then twist. If you want to hook your elbow to deepen the twist. Oh, no, I'm sorry, twist to your right. Oh, you got it. Yeah. It's hard to do it when the teacher is not, I'm not mirroring you, which I'm working on. But good, keep going. Every inhale, you're elongating your spine, bringing the crown of your head up. Every exhale, you're twisting a little more. Couple nice breaths in and out.
Can I keep swiveling just back and forth like this?
Absolutely. If that feels good to you. Everything I'm saying is an encouragement. I'm guiding, but I'm not telling. You know your body. Excellent. Last big full expression on your inhale. Just keep elongating. Exhale, twist a little bit more. And on your next breath, just turn around to the front of your mat, which is this side, for a counter twist. Just placing your palms down on the front of your mat like this. Excellent. And just breathe here. I'm doing it the wrong way, but yeah. This is just counter twisting, what we just did. Neutralizing the spine. I'm going to come over here and we're going to go into our lizard pose, however you get there. Remember, so we're just going to bring that back leg out, front leg forward into a lunge. Yep, right leg, that's good. And that's okay, you were watching me. Good, and so let's place your right hand on the inside of your foot. Good, and then have your foot come out here a little bit. We want your knee above your ankle. So bring your foot up here a little bit more. Knee that way. Yep. Perfect. If you need to adjust there, good. Excellent. And now you can, what we were doing before, you could sort of do this, move around a little. And let's place that back knee down. Untuck your toe. There we go. Move around a little. Now we'll just do this briefly since it'd be better if I had some blocks, but straighten your right knee And do a half Hanumanasana, half split, and flex your foot up here. Yeah, and if your back is bent a little bit, that's all right. And yeah, you don't even have to fully straighten this leg. In fact, it's better not to lock it out and you have your spine straight. Yeah. So I'll bend it with you and your spine. Good, good, good. That's probably what I should have told you before. Excellent. And on your next exhale, crawl your hands forward, tuck your back toes, lift that knee, come on back into a three-legged dog. Place your foot down to downward dog and we'll go through our flow. Inhaling into plank. Exhaling all the way down. We're halfway down. And untucking your toes, coming up into an upward facing dog. And downward facing dog. Take a couple breaths here. It's time to take it down a notch. Good. Bring your knees down. And come back into child's pose, your resting pose. Relax everything. Just breathing and feeling what your body's doing. Now we're going to just flip around into what's known as corpse pose. So you can do this however you want. If you come all the way up and here, you're just gonna come back, lay on the back of your, lay your back on the mat. It's time to just Shavasana. So you are invited to either soften your gaze or completely shut your eyes. This is the point in the practice where you get to receive all of the work that you just did. And just the whole point of it is to allow your body to be completely resting, doing no work. Even if there's the skin around your forehead, relax it. Your jaw, relax. Your shoulders and your neck, just feel it melt into the mat. Work down your arms. If you're tensing your fingers, they can just relax and curl. Your chest, your back, your torso doesn't need to be doing anything. Your pelvis, your hips, your glutes, if they're tight, just let them go. Traveling all the way down your thighs, front and back, kneecaps, calves. Nothing needs to work at all right now. Your ankles, your feet and your toes, just resting. And just breathe naturally. We're going to do this for about a minute and I'll let you know when it's time to come out of it. To deepen your breath. And just place some movement in your body, just in your fingers and your toes. Just wiggle them around a little. You can make your head go side to side like you're saying. Just side to side. Raise your arms up over your head and point your toes and stretch like it's a big morning stretch all the way back. Just like you're stretching in bed. And now bring your knees up to your chest, hugging your knees in with your arms. Give yourself a little squeeze and rock around on your lower back a little bit. And roll over to one side, whichever side serves you. You can rest your hands. And this is just in the fetal position, however you're comfortable. Resting your head on your arm or anything. And again, just take a moment to feel what your body's feeling. Keeping your eyes soft or closed, bring yourself up to a comfortable seated position, either facing me, either cross-legged or hero's pose. So come on up. Hands lightly on your mat, arms on your knees, looking inward. Bring your arms to your side. As we begin, we're going to inhale all the way up, palms together. Exhale, palms come down to your chest. Tuck your chin in towards your chest, bowing down to yourself briefly. And again, give yourself thanks for showing up on your mat and practicing today and honoring yourself. If you made an intention earlier, think about it. I thank you for practicing with me. Have a great rest of your day. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you.
Great.
Thank you very much. And you don't have that. That was great. That was great. Let's I can get
Perfect.
recording.